Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. Alright, if you guys are not aware, we have the anniversary tomorrow. Depending on when you guys watch this video, right, it is going to be coming really soon. Second anniversary. Personally, I'm pretty excited for it, so we're gonna check out the stuff when it comes. But for now, if you guys are not aware, the maintenance will start earlier than planned for improved server stability. So make sure you guys are aware of that. They are going to start slightly earlier. The original time was 11:50 PM UTC plus 0. That's going to be brought over to 8:30 PM UTC plus 0. So that's like 3 hours earlier, right? Keep that in mind, so make sure you guys finish your dailies, do as many things as you can beforehand. Now, there's a little bit of drama going on right now. So, what is the drama about? Now, I am not aware of this drama, right? A lot of people start telling me about, hey, check out Reddit, there's this major drama going on with Brown Dust 2. I know, right? Yesterday we got one drama, today we got one more drama. I guess tomorrow we're gonna get 2 more drama. As per usual, with anniversary, there's going to be drama. So let's talk about this then. What is this drama all about? So if you guys are not aware, this is going to be one of the other patch notes or the event item notes, I guess, that tells you what you are going to be getting, right? As you can see, we're going to have the usual, the rebate thing, right? Where you basically draw Wilhelmina, you're going to get 10 tickets back in advance. The usual stuff for this particular one, that's going to be the common one. 100 days of summer splash login event. As you can see, we're going to get some draw tickets and selective draw tickets. Alright, so this is where the drama is going to be. Aside from the lucky roulette, which I believe is going to be for okay, so this one is going to be for the separate event, I guess. Dream Bright Eclipse, you are just going to need to power up her to basically get all of the remaining Dream Bright Eclipse. That should be very easy. As you can see, for the other characters, you are going to get Daydream Bunny Morpia, you're going to get Summer Vacation Dalvi, you're going to get Stray Cat Rue. This is going to be one of the best time to start the game actually, right? But this is where it is going to be a second anniversary celebration season pass. Now, in the season pass, you can see there's also this selective draw ticket, etc. So this is where the drama starts. This is where we are going to start seeing players complaining about this, right? So what is this all about? The selective draw ticket, alright, that's going to be the new currency that's introduced right now in the anniversary. Now, this means that there will be a new currency introduced into the equation, and at first, I thought to myself, okay, what's the issue right here? We got selective draw ticket, which can be used in the selective banner. So, I was very curious, I was very confused as well as to why players are actually mad about this. I went to Reddit, and I think I found the explanation right there, and hopefully this is going to make a lot of sense. Alright. Personally, didn't really care about the prestige skin drama because in my opinion that was just cosmetic stuff, even though it was a bit egregious. This selective tickets change is actively bad though. Veterans get screwed over because selective draws are useless. Free-to-play players get screwed because selective tickets can't be used on limited banners. This change only benefits very new players. So let's talk a little bit more about this. Now, I see where players are coming from now. I completely understand that what the developers are doing is now they are dividing the draw tickets and selective draw tickets, which now you have 2 separate currency. Now this can be bad for some players, I can see, depending on where you're coming from. So similar to how, I think the best way for me to explain this to you guys is probably similar to another game that I play called Nikkei, right? Now if you guys play Nikkei, you know that if you go to Nikkei, or maybe like if you guys play Honkai Star Rail or Zenless Zone Zero or Genshin Impact, you know that there's 2 currency, right? So there's going to be this particular ticket right here. This is going to be the advanced recruit voucher, alright, which can be used in the limited banners, right? Or the red up banners. And then there's this thing called the standard tickets, which I have plenty of, but don't worry about that too much, I just don't pull that much. But you can see this is going to be the 2 currency right there in Nikkei in particular, right? So for Brown Dust 2, for the longest time ever, we only had 1 currency, right? We only had draw tickets. So that is going to be what it is, and if you are trying to do a draw in this particular game, there's pretty much only 1 type of ticket, right? Actually, there's one that you can use for the weapon. No, the weapon will be using the same one as well. But there's some of these that is quite rare, the 5-star costume guaranteed draw exchange ticket. But ideally, in most situations, in most circumstances, you do get only one type of ticket, draw tickets, right? But now you can see there's one more called the selective draw tickets, which can be used in the selective banners. Now, again, the selective banner right now is not here yet. Apparently, that's going to be a different change. Basically, how it works is you can pick 12 characters, and then you can basically choose out of the 12 character. It is going to be random, right? You will be able to obtain one of the characters randomly. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I can see why, if you are a whale, you might not need it as much, because now you get a selective ticket and you have most of the meta characters that you have maxed out. You might not have 12 characters that you haven't +5 yet. So for some players, the selective draw tickets could be useless, right? You cannot convert selective draw tickets to regular draw tickets, right? You cannot do that because, yeah, that would be, I don't think there's a way to convert that. At least I don't see it yet. For now, it's not in the game yet. So this is going to be what the drama is going to be all about. A lot of players are really upset with this particular selective ticket as a whole, right? Because it's dividing the amount of tickets that you actually get into like two separate currency. So that's going to be what it is. Even if it is only for anniversary only, we are in fact getting less tickets to pull for the anniversary units from the login and basic rewards. Suck more for veterans. Now again, I'm not sure if this is going to be permanent or is it just for the second anniversary, but if you look at the pass, there are going to be some selective draw tickets right here, right? So this one is going to be 5 right here, draw ticket 5 right here. Let me see if there, selective draw ticket another 5 right here at level 11, and then draw ticket 5. And then you get on level 20, this is going to be 10 for the selective draw ticket. So overall, if you look at this particular pass as a whole, this seems to be the case across all of these rewards, right? You are going to get the selective draw ticket. Now I'm not sure if it is going to be just the anniversary passes, or is it just from today's or from this maintenance or this patch onwards, every single pass is going to have this particular one, right? Now it feels a little bit odd at the same time, but I do see where they are coming from, right? Again, you need to understand that the developers, they are trying to cater to new players, especially for anniversary. I can see why they're trying to do as much promotion as they can and trying to basically capture the new players' attention to hopefully play the game. Now, this is going to be definitely very, very beneficial to new players because there's a lot of selection ticket right here. And if you're new, this is going to make it much easier for you to get the characters that you want. Right, so specifically because there are quite a lot of characters in this game, so you are going to not need to like go through the hassle of rerolling or like spending a bunch of money. But at the same time, veteran players, now is this going to be a big problem for a lot of veteran players? I personally don't think so, right? Because I feel like the game is generous and to the point that this is not going to be a massive impact unless you are like super inactive. Now again, let's see what the players have to say right here overall in Reddit, right? I was thinking about how fishy it is to introduce a new currency during live stream. Yes, it will be new currency for weapon banner also. I hope not, but okay. I won't be surprised if we will see this type of ticket more in the future replacing normal ticket. It's too hard not to speculate about things when this and the $50 skin came out at the same time as the player base is the same as the launch from what I understand in their life. Okay, so Outer Plane also introduced a new system, I think, in the anniversary about free tickets, not counting to PT. I add this so people can understand my thoughts more. Okay, I am aware of the Outer Plane drama back then. That's going to be one of the few annoying ones, right? I hope this doesn't replace regular tickets beyond the anniversary. I don't have the highest hopes, but we'll wait and see. Maybe we'll get more regular tickets from other sources throughout the anniversary. I remember when Outer Plane introduced those free tickets. Okay, they are kicking bats in the balls. Okay, so I've read this as well. So again, you can see selective draws are useless for veterans or whales. They have all or most costumes at +5. Once you have less than 6 costumes, they aren't +5. Half of 12, equivalent to 50% rate for the new banners. Selective banner is just strictly worse, even if you disregard everything else. Selective draws can't be used on limited or collab banners or new banners, which also means that you're stuck waiting for reruns to claim the event tickets that banners usually come with. 50 regular tickets plus 20 ancient crystals. Okay, that's fair, right? Selective draws are actively being implemented in 2 areas that used to give regular draws, so people will have much fewer regular tickets. It can already be seen from the past rewards and login rewards that they have announced. Who knows what else they plan on changing? Maybe Fin Hunter will start giving selective draws instead of regular. No, I doubt that's going to be the case, right? So I doubt that will be the case. Even paid packages might start including access selective draws as a replacement for regular draw tickets. This change seems like it was explicitly made to cash in on the Chinese server, which will have an influx of new players that can benefit from selective draws, but to save developer costs. Okay, it's being implemented in global server too. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. For me, overall, based on what I'm seeing, based on what I'm reading, it seems like majority of the players are not happy with this, right? These tickets can't be used at all for new units. Using them can't get you any of the ticket refunds until the banner reruns. Also, you can't use these for limited or collab units that most people save for anyways. The introduction of this ticket makes it a worse system, because earlier you could just ignore the bad system and it didn't affect your total tickets, but now it's eating into free tickets and you are forced to use a bad system. Another unfriendly move, and this one hurts veterans and dolphins the most. Whales don't care anyways, and newbies wouldn't have all the characters they need, so it's somewhat useful for them. They are most likely not just for the anniversary. The new selective banner and tickets are permanent additions to the game, so most likely all future free rewards will have half normal draw tickets and half selective tickets. Anyone who has played Nikke will be familiar with this system, which is how I brought it up earlier. Now, I actually don't think it's all net negative. I can see why some people are upset, but like how we have it in Nikke is you have a standard banner and you can wait for some characters to be added to the standard banner before you +5 them. So you can basically add a wish list similar to Nikke for the standard banner characters. So that is going to be how it's going to be like. I think how you want to tackle the future characters is you shouldn't pull for every single one, and you should try to like save some so that you can use the selective banner tickets for. That is going to be, I guess, the game plan, right, for most players. But ideally, the thing is this system is not here yet, so it's hard for me to comment more about it. But I'm going to guess that's going to be how it is. Let me know what you guys think of the selective draw ticket. Does this affect your perspective of the anniversary rewards at all, or is this just a nothing burger? Let me know in the comment section below. As per usual, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the stream, right? I will be streaming live when, you know, Brown Dust 2 goes live, hopefully. Alright, that's going to be where I'll be streaming it if you guys want to tune in. Also, I'll be streaming on YouTube on GuitarRock first as well. But hey, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned, subscribe, have a nice day. Goodbye.